Greetings, I'm Ben Lee, Game Director of Hearthstone. Today, we're sharing what's next as we depart the Year of the Griffin and set off into a mysterious new chapter. Welcome to the Year of the Hydra. There are several legendary surprises coming to Hearthstone this year, and we can't wait to share them with you. However, this year they won't be in the form of new game modes. Instead, we're doubling down on fresh content for our existing modes, while adding quality of life features, gameplay improvements, and looking to increase the overall stability of Hearthstone across the board. One of the big additions that we made to the game in 2021 was Mercenaries. Many of you have been on epic adventures and battled through some of Azeroth's most familiar locations, using elite teams of the most iconic characters Warcraft has to offer. Now, the team's focus for the future is on expanding the end game experience, which includes an all-new system to open up fresh challenges and exciting events. We'll also continue to add a wide breadth of new content through zones, bounties, and mercenaries, all through regular updates. Now, on a related note, many of you have already leveled up your parties by now, and your excess coins for those mercenaries aren't nearly as exciting or useful as they once were. That's been top of mind for us, and we want to address it later this year. You'll be able to spend your mercenary coins in a new way that adds power and specialized traits to your max level mercenaries. Doing so will be crucial in taking on the significantly harder trials awaiting your parties. Now, there's a ton of other exciting content coming during the Year of the Hydra. Lead designer Liv Breeden will be here to talk about our next expansion, Voyage to the Sunken City, and also the other exciting changes coming to Standard. Lead designer Dean Ayala will be joining us to share more on our upcoming plans for Battlegrounds, and finally, Hearthstone's executive producer Nathan Lyon-Smith will be announcing some exciting new features coming to Hearthstone very soon. So on behalf of myself and the whole Hearthstone team, we'd like to thank the millions of you who play every day for being a part of Hearthstone. So whether you're a seasoned multi-mode legend, a brand new player, or anywhere in between, the tavern doors are always open and everyone is welcome. We can't wait for you to see all the surprises coming this year, and we hope to see you join us in-game for the Year of the Hydra.
Well met! I'm Liv Breeden, Voyager Extraordinaire! The Year of the Hydra will be a perilous journey, but the rewards will be great. We'll begin our descent by heading deep into the trenches of the ocean on a voyage to the Sunken City. The ancient ruins of Zinajari are protected by the Naga, whose dark dealings with old gods have twisted their bodies. As we hop aboard the Leviathan and begin our adventure, remember to prepare for threats of a colossal scale. Beware Hydralodon. It's a colossal minion that summons its other heads when it enters the battlefield. When one of those heads is chopped off, two more will sprout up to take its place. If you can't destroy the source of the heads, you'll be up a creek without a paddle. So who will join us on this year of adventure? The new additions to the core rotation, of course. You say adventure, and the League of Explorers answer the call. Reno Jackson, Bran Bronzebeard, Elise Starseeker, and Sir Finley Murgleton have all returned to join you on your voyage to the bottom of the ocean. Of course, we're also taking this opportunity to bring back some old friends too. Wild Pyromancer, Acolyte of Pain, Doomsayer, Sea Giant, and Tar Creeper are just some of the cards that are being added to Neutral this year. Mage is getting a big boost to its big spells. Calicos, Pyroblast, and Blizzard are back to fill out Mage's heavy hitter spellbook. Priestessing some Elemental love with Lyre the Sunshard and Radiant Elemental. They'll also be seeing the return of Northshire Cleric and getting some dragon support with Draconid Operative and Murazond the Infinite. Warlock is spreading its evil around with some of its best tiny demons, Voidwalker and Imp Gang Boss. We also know how much some of you love to discard, so we're also bringing Darkshire Librarian and High Priestess Jeklik back. Rogue, or should I say Maestra, is getting some support with HenchClan Burglar and Tess Greymane. Druid finally decides they're tired of only choosing one, with the return of Fandral Staghelm, Wrath, Living Roots, and Ancient of Lore. Shaman has remembered their roots, and by that I mean flooding the board with minions and destroying your opponent with Flametongue Totem and Bloodlust. Hunter didn't feel complete without its old friend Animal Companion. Joining them, some fan favorites with Houndmaster Shaw and Candleshot. Warrior is looking for some slower, tankier options with Shield Block, Bash, and Darius Crowley. Paladin is flying in on Wings of Dragons with Amber Watcher and Bronze Explorer. And did I almost forget Ragnaros, the Light Lord? With Demon Hunter, we wanted to complete the story of Naga and transformation, so we're bringing back Wrathscale Naga and Metamorphosis, because they're awesome. There's so many more cards that I couldn't get to, so make sure you check out the Year of the Hydra blog and see all the cards that were added to core. As the Year of the Hydra begins, we must bid farewell to the expansions in the Year of the Phoenix. Ashes of Outlands, Skullman's Academy, and Madness of the Darkmoon Fair will all be rotating to Wild to make space for the upcoming expansions. That's it for me today. Look forward to seeing you in the ruins of Zinajari. Now I'm gonna hand it off to Dean to talk about Battlegrounds.
Hey everyone, my name's Dean and I'm here to talk to you about Battlegrounds. Since its release in 2019, Battlegrounds has continued to grow in popularity. As a result of that growth, we've significantly increased the size of the team, we've pushed out faster content updates, and we're prepared to do much more this year and beyond. We're also excited that Hearthstone Esports is extending to include Battlegrounds with Lobby Legends. Throughout 2022, players will be able to compete for a share of a $500,000 prize pool spread across multiple Battlegrounds events. As for content updates, this year we're going to be formally introducing our biggest Battlegrounds changes as seasons. These will regularly come out just like standard expansions. In addition to new minions and heroes, Battleground seasons will also include a bunch of big changes to the core gameplay experience. This could take the form of a new minion type, or it could be a new system change like buddies. Our first Battleground season of 2022 is right around the corner. We'll be introducing a new keyword, new heroes, a whole bunch of new minions, and our newest minion type, Naga. Looking further ahead, we're also looking to bring progression systems into Battlegrounds. Our goal is to build a way for your progress and time spent in Battlegrounds games to translate into great Battlegrounds rewards. The team is hard at work and we're looking to get this live in-game mid this year. As we get closer, stay tuned for a much more detailed overview. Next, let's talk about cosmetics. In terms of ways to customize your look and gameplay in Battlegrounds, we've come a whole long way from our original emotes. There's a dozen themes, there's numerous hero skins, alternate bartenders, custom boards. We're really just getting started. There's more cooler cosmetics coming than ever before in 2022. Emotes are getting a huge facelift and combat boards are really getting taken to the next level. While these examples are just some of the things that we're working on today, we've also got some bigger plans that include expanded competitive features and a revamp of the Battlegrounds hub screen. Now, looking beyond that is where we could use your help. We have some ideas ourselves, but we'd love to hear from you about what you want next. That could be new ways to play, new social features, more ways to compete, anything that you can think of, we'd love to hear your suggestions. We've built a great team to support Battlegrounds, and we're committed to creating the most polished, most updated, and most complete game that Battlegrounds can be. That's all I have for you today. On behalf of the team, thank you for your continued feedback, and we look forward to a great 2022. Now, for a closer look at upcoming features, I'll pass it over to Nathan for today's final announcements.
Hey everyone, I'm Nathan Lyon-Smith, Executive Producer for Hearthstone. As you've heard from everyone today, there's so much in the works for Hearthstone in 2022. Naga coming to Battlegrounds for our first seasonal update, a refreshed core set for Standard, and a new persistent endgame for Mercenaries. In addition to all the exciting content, this is also a year for us to deliver great new features, and we're pleased to share a few that are arriving soon. First up, you'll be able to favorite multiple card backs with Voyage to the Sunken City. Now that Hearthstone has over 150 to collect, having to choose only one just didn't feel right. A bit later this year, you'll have the option to equip a random hero skin, which will work similarly to the random card back.
Hello.
We are also making another notable improvement to the achievement system, where we'll be surfacing a recently completed section in the UI that makes claiming those much easier. Finally, we've heard your feedback and strongly agree that in-game reporting would allow the community to help keep our tavern warm and welcoming for all. The team has been working on this feature for some time now, and I'm pleased to share that in-game reporting is arriving shortly after the launch of Voyage to the Sunken City. This includes the ability to report a specific battle tag or message received through the in-game chat. That wraps up today's Year of the Hydra update. We hope you're excited to set sail with us next week when we embark on our voyage to the Sunken City. Thanks for watching, and remember to follow along at playhearthstone.com for the latest news. We'll see you all around the hearth for another great year.